Okay, I think maybe I should move this over here. I am so excited. Okay. I'll have to. Welcome. Making some dinner. Hi everyone, welcome. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel so people will know I'm here. Hi, Corey, Coldstone75. I am actually cooking zucchini with shrimp and some purple potatoes for dinner. Yep. I'm cooking the vegetables first so it will cook. Because the shrimp is not going to take very long to cook. I just put some purple onions and garlic. Can you guys do me a favor and thank you. There are 20 people. Wow, purple potatoes. Never heard of those yet. Hi, DJ King. Hi, how are you doing? Welcome. Thank you guys for joining. So here's the actual purple potatoes. This is what it looks like as opposed to the white potato. Let me know where you guys are tuning in from. And you know what I did? I'm cutting the shrimp up like tiny so it can spread, so it can, just kind of, what should I say, stretch. So the meat component is going to stretch as compared to the vegetables. The ratio rather, the vegetable to meat ratio. Yeah, you know, I don't know what they use to make the potato that color. Okay, you're tuning in from Charlotte, North Carolina. Believe it or not, I used to live in Raleigh years ago. Years ago, I used to live in Raleigh. I don't know how it is these days, but it was nice back then. It was nice. Yeah. Oh, you're in Georgia. What part of Georgia? I have relatives that live in White, Georgia. White, Georgia. That's northern Georgia, which is on the other side of Cartersville. Cartersville. I didn't use any gloves for my shrimp. That's okay. Only I eat it. Oh, Rome, yeah, Rome, Georgia, yep. I tell you one thing about driving through Georgia, you guys, I love stopping over at Buc-ee's. Like, who doesn't like stopping over at Buc-ee's? Oh, here, this is what I'm looking for. Buc-ee's. Yeah, so I'm not gonna put the shrimp in until I know the vegetables are nice and tender the way I want it, or it needs to be. Oh, shout out to all my beautiful black women. I grew up with my grandmother cooking every day. Nice, nice. Speaking of men, right? I think that's what I titled the live with. I just have a passion and a compassion, right, for just seeing men stand up and lead, for seeing men taking a stand and rising to the charge from their heavenly Father regarding what he wants them to do. So will the real man stand up? That's what I'm looking for. That's the passion that I have, because, you know, God has just put in my heart, we need to pray for our men. We need to pray for our men. You know, they do not have it easy in this time that we live in, right? So God has just put in my heart, we need to support our men. We need to support our men, to encourage them to, okay, here are some pepper flakes, to encourage them to lead. Wow, that's so beautiful what you said. God is amazing. Yes, he is amazing. No, seriously, that's what God has just put in my heart. And I feel like women, I'm sorry, like, we don't really like begin to support you guys as well as we should. You know, it's oh Lord, I almost burned my hand. It's all about this movement and that movement, and I'm not even going to name what kind of movement it is, but my goodness, we are supposed to be the backbone behind the men, right? And we need to be able to support the men so that they are complying with the godly, this is paprika I have, with the godly charge, and that is to lead. We have a lot of young men out there that are lacking fathers in the home, right? We have a lot of the young ladies out there who are just, you know, just out there, just living just carelessly and looking for love in all the wrong places and spaces. But I believe that, oh, the allspice is done here, guys. I believe that as men, fathers, as they take a stand and lead and do the right thing as they're commanded to by Father God, right, we will see a lot of difference. We will see a lot of difference. There are too many single homes, single parents, homes with just one parent inside, right? And I'm not knocking any of the women, neither am I knocking any of the guys. All I'm saying is, you know what? Women, we need to support our men. We need to, when I say support our men, I'm not saying, oh, you just gotta have to pick up and get married, or you just have to pick up and go get a boyfriend or whatever. But there are ways that we can actually support the men in our society. It can be directly or it can be indirectly. You know, one way we can support them is by with our words. You know, with what it is we envision, what it is we conceptualize, what it is we perceive, what it is we hope for, what it is we want, right? There are a lot of men out there who know the right thing to do, but I believe that they allow the culture to impede on their capacity to engage in positive agencies or positive agency that really impede and prevent on them doing the right thing. Hey, Kabir, my goodness. You caught me in the act of cooking, Kabir, all the way from Dubai. Thank you for joining. I'm making some zucchini with purple potatoes, and I'm just waiting for the for dinner. I'm just waiting for the vegetables to cook. Then I'm gonna drop the shrimp inside. I actually was gonna make some rice, but you know what? I'm like, no, I think I got enough starch in there. Please like, share, subscribe. I need to charge this up. Okay, I think that should be. All right, so that's gonna cook. Okay, so what I'm going to do is clear up this area here. Looking for men that are not afraid to take a stand. Hi, Bryce Vermillion. How you doing? Please like, share, and subscribe. Oh, by the way, guys, I just found out that I could do that. It's a tip jar. it's on the it's in the link or the bio or whatever they call it, and it's just buy me a cup of coffee. Yeah, if you're so inclined to, I just put it up there. Yeah, because I don't monetize, and I thought like, oh, okay, some encouragement would be great. Yep. Within the ramification of the law, within the confines of the law. Hi, Bryce Vermillion. How you doing? This is Dr. Paula, or you can call me Paula. I am just making some dinner. Kind of got to a later start than I had planned on. We had what we call the Regents testing today, so I actually had to go into the building, so I didn't work from home today. Yes. Yep. So yeah, I am talking about God has just given me a passion, and I don't want to just kind of blame it on, oh, well, oh, God this and God that. But, and if he's done so, it's okay, you know. He is the one, it's in him we live and have our being. And so if I believe that it's in God I live and have my being, I believe that he's going to give me the capacity and he's going to give me the insight to kind of to live the way that he would like me to live. And so, you know, I just kind of got this inclination. Men need to be supported and encouraged. It's not that they need that, because sometimes when you think of providing encouragement, you're thinking of people who lack a certain degree of confidence or anything like that. But no, somebody doesn't have to lack confidence in order for somebody else to encourage and reinforce and provide, support. So what I am saying is that I have a passion towards the trajectory of really appreciating and seeing men out there in society who are willing to take a stand, and who are willing to take a stand because they know, you know what? it's the right thing to do. It's the right thing for us to do and lead. And it is the right thing for us to put things into perspective, thinking futuristically, thinking globally, right? And so when we think globally, we think about generations. We think about one generation affecting the other generation, one generation impacting the other generation. And this is how we pass. You know, there's such a thing as inheritance, right? And that's how we pass inheritance down. That's how things are passed on to the next generation, so forth and so on. And so I believe it's not just like a monetary thing that we also have to think about, but we also have to think about values and beliefs. When we think about just passing our inheritances on, we are not just thinking about a monetary thing, we are also thinking about our values and beliefs, right? So that our families continue to remain intact and our families continue to remain whole, right? So do me a favor, if you can share and like the broadcast as well as subscribe so that more people will know that, you know, we're having this conversation about men. Somebody share and like and subscribe. We're having this, it's about time we have this conversation about men, right? Letting them know it's okay to be themselves, right? Letting them know it's okay to open the door for another woman, right? For a young lady, for their wives, for their girlfriends. Letting them know it's okay to do that without thinking, oh, that person is going to think, oh, maybe I like them, or that person is going to think, oh, maybe I want them, or whatever the case is. That's no. Let's be who, you know, let men be who they should be, right? Thank you. Oh, thank you for your subscription. Yeah. It's, you know, it's just something I've been thinking about. Okay, so now I've got the shrimp. I'm going to pop the shrimp in here. I guess it's going to be kind of like a stew, you guys. A stew. It would have been nice to have rice with it, and I have some really nice Japanese rice, but just because of time, I don't feel like being bothered with that, but I'm going to show you in a little bit. Let's move this over here, what it looks like. Like, what do you guys think about what I'm saying? Like, does any of what I'm saying make sense? Here's a bay leaf. Does it resonate with you? Bay leaves, right? When we're talking about the, and don't be afraid to, you know, to kind of just pump yourself up. It's okay. It's okay to share how you would like to be treated and how you want to be treated. It is important. Importante, you guys. Importante. It's very, okay, let's see. A little. What are you making? Oh, yeah, let's see. High fiber, Mom, 6538. I have got zucchini, purple potatoes, and shrimp. That's what I'm having for dinner. Thank you for the likes. That's what I'm making. Oh, and I have to get some fish sauce. Fish sauce. Yeah, and I'm gonna have that. I'm also going to put some, here's the fish sauce. I have to be careful with that because that's a little salt on the saltier side, so you really don't want that. Yes. Yes, yes. Yes, yes. Oh my goodness. Goodness gracious. Okay, I'm gonna do lemon. I also feel like a citrusy. And I'm gonna put some lime, a squeeze of lime. . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . line. Yeah. So this is basically like a stew. We'll call it a stew. Yeah. What does that number mean? Hi, Raymond King, 2129. I'm just making some dinner. Zucchini with shrimp and purple potatoes. So the purple potatoes will be kind of like my starch. If you could do me a favor and like and subscribe. Also, if you are so inclined, you don't have to. I do have a Buy Me a Cup of Coffee. It's kind of like a tip jar there in the link in bio. Yeah, just feel free to check it out. Yes. Guess what I'm going to do? Thank you. Thank you. I'm going to drop the lime in there. Yes, I'm going to do that. Let's cover in some more. Oh, I need some black pepper. So what do you guys think? You know, it's just, I have such a passion to encourage and to see men take a stand and not be afraid of what people say or think of them doing the right thing. Regarding the people, the women that they're in partnership with, or regarding doing the right thing regarding the kids that they have birthed and brought into the world. So now I'm gonna taste a piece of this shrimpy. Oh, you know what? I need some more black pepper. Need some more black pepper. I gotta show you guys. That's what it looks like. So it's going to be like a stew. I have that green bowl. I'm going to put it inside. Yes. Okay. I also feel like eating a grapefruit. I like to put sugar on my, this is cane sugar, on my grapefruit. Just to kind of contrast it with the grapefruit that's sometimes, you know, kind of sour. And then I picked this up the other day. It's kind of like a ginger tea with honey. The yuzu tea, and then the ginger tea. I'll have that another time. I'm not going to have that tonight. But, yeah. Thank you for your like, for your subscription. What I'm actually doing, guys, is I'm waiting for the potato to cook. Hey, I'm sorry, guys. I just don't know what happened with the exception to think that perhaps because of my batteries were kind of low. So yeah, I am back. Yeah. I am back. Here is the shrimp. Okay, look at this. Ooh, I love this. I have a thing for so many different kinds of fruits. It's not funny. It is not even funny. Look at that. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, it kicked me off. I'm back. Okay, thank you. Me too. But actually, I think because my batteries were low, so I got kicked off as well. Oh, or is there something going on out there? Or is there something going on out there? I found out there's this channel. It's called Down Detector. So it lets you know when things are down. Because sometimes YouTube or Verizon or one of those channels, those sites will go down. You know, the one of the encouragement that I'd like to do, let's see. Hi, welcome, Belarus. Oh my goodness, love, love, love that. Yes, this is P. Kanaka. I am sorry, I don't want to mispronounce. But anyways, everyone say hi to, we have someone, a viewer from Belarus. Do me a favor, please like, share, and subscribe. I have to look it up, Belarus, to see what Belarus is like. Maybe I can add it to my bucket list of places I can visit. But anyways, I'm talking about my passion to see men take a stand and do the right thing. And what does doing the right thing mean? Doing the right thing. Oh, Belarus and Russians, we are blood brothers. Oh, you're next to Russia. Okay. So then Georgia is also in that same area too. Yeah. God willing, I will be heading out there several months down the line. Yep. Yeah, so we're talking about my passion to elevate men to the rightful place where they need to be. Ooh, Lordy, look at, oh my goodness, look at what I did. Oh, this is turmeric. Oh my goodness, you guys, I gotta wash this off. Because turmeric, it's gonna make a stain. Look at this. Okay. I'm back. I kind of wet it a bit. But I do have to put it in the laundry. I kind of just like wet it to take some of the stain off. And the laundry, I guess, is going to do the rest. But turmeric usually leaves a nasty stain. Yeah, I know. Yeah. I have an undershirt on, so it's not too... I make sure I pulled it away from my skin so it wouldn't wet my skin. Oh, thank you. Okay. Hi, Gabriella. Hey, Gabriella. Do me a favor, please like, share, and subscribe. Hey, guys, I need to see some more likes in there. Thank you for liking and sharing and subscribing. Yeah. You know, just like, hi, Gabriella, thank you. Just like, yes, hope to see you again, Brycer Vermillion. Brycer Vermillion, thank you. Just like how women need encouragement, guys need encouragement. That's the bottom line, you guys. That's all I'm saying. We don't want to, oh, I love this grapefruit. We want to be able to stroke their ego. Because, remember, oh, I'm sorry to hear. See, now what we're doing is getting back to the core, right? And purpose. So I believe if men know their purpose, and if they know their role, how to be leaders and how to be good leaders, I believe that we would see a lot less issues and problems, such as what Brycer Vermillion was mentioning, you know? So my thing is, how can we get back to where we uphold those values and beliefs to strengthen and reinforce? Oh, I have a piece more of this. Men, so that they can take a stand and lead. You want to see more people. Well, do me a favor. If you guys, because, you know, like I'm kind of new to this YouTube stuff. I don't have a lot of subscribers. And I'm still evolving regarding the content and what to say and how to do the hashtags sufficiently enough so that people will know that I'm on, that I exist. And, you know, just to give them an opportunity to see if my content is something that suits their fancy, so to speak. But I'm seeing that there's one scripture, 1 Corinthians 16:13, be watchful, stand firm in the faith, act like men, be strong. So, you know, we're encouraging men to be strong. I will. Thank you for that thought. But yes, you know, as God, as I say, as God permits and He leads, you know, to see the trajectory that He wants me to go, because I strive to make an impact. I want to be able to make an impact in whatever way I can. I also need encouragement too. Just like I'm saying that you guys need encouragement, women also need encouragement too. But I believe as you guys take your rightful place and take a stand, everything else will fall into or should fall into place for the women. That's what I believe. It should. It should. Not just for the women, for the kids, for the children. And I'm saying that because I have actually had an opportunity to work in various different correctional settings, such as juvenile detentions. And oftentimes we see marginalized individuals that come in, not just marginalized, but they come, we're talking about underage minors, under 21, get caught up in the system. And then I often think about, what about dad? What about the fathers? What happened? Okay, I am surprised that you are here in this stream because guess what? This is not, the content is not for kids. So thank you for coming though. Love grapefruit. Hi, Aubrey Chambers. You're so beautiful. I love your glasses. Oh, thank you. I made some zucchini stew with shrimp. I ate that, and now I'm having my grapefruit. I just have a taste for grapefruit. Do me a favor if you can like, share, and subscribe. You're the best. You're the first person who's ever said my name on a live stream. You just made my day. Oh, well, why not? I'm glad I did. I'm glad that I did. I like to acknowledge the viewers that are in the stream. And I also like to put a disclaimer and apologize for mispronouncing names in advance. Also if you can press the notification bell. Oh, I love this grapefruit. My shirt is wet because I spilled some of the stew, which has turmeric, and turmeric stains really nasty. So I wanted to quickly get some of that dissolved. Ooh. This is like so endlessly refreshing. Endlessly refreshing. Oh, boy. Trying to get as much juice as I can. Ooh, this is good. Hi again, Aubrey Chambers. Wow. This is good. How desperate am I? Look at this. And I'm going for the other one that I started. I'm gonna get some of that juice out of it. Ooh. Oh, Lord. I'm going back again. Wow. It's also, too, it's because I'm thirsty. Oh, Lordy. Wow. All right, I got another one of these that I'm going to drink. I'm actually thirsty. Yes, it is. You know, the thing, it's not really fun. You should try watermelon. Yeah, okay, interesting. But it's not really fun to drink water. Have you ever drank water after eating grapefruit and then kind of observe the taste in your mouth, what it tastes like? Yeah, has like a bitter. In other words, it accentuates, the water accentuates the bitter flavor, or it brings more of the bitter flavor out from the watermelon. All right, guys. Well, have a good rest of the day. I'm going to go now. Thank you for the like.